Alright everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. My name is Prop Hunt Master. Today we're going to be doing a little old school. We're going to go turn back the clock at least 8 years ago at minimum. 10 years ago, whatever. But we're going to do an old-fashioned rant video. And today's rant subject is going to be about Disney, a policy change, and the people on my favorite hellscape, twitter.com, and their reactions. So yeah, I'm already mad, as you can tell. But the origin of this comes from a Variety article called Disney's Boy Trouble. Studio seeks original IP to win back Gen Z amid Marvel and Lucasfilm struggles. Now, the Marvel and Lucasfilm struggles are very true. Star Wars is dead. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it straight up. In my opinion, Star Wars right now is a dead franchise. And it needs to be buried alive. And that's a whole nother video about Kathleen Kennedy, her incompetent leadership, the shows just being bad and whatnot. And Marvel, if you just take a look at the box office for Marvel films, they've not done well. Captain America Brave New Shit had a $170 million total production budget, a $180 million reshoot budget, and then probably another $100 million in marketing. So the film needed $935 million at minimum to break even. I think it only made back $400 million. Made back the reshoot money. That's a positive, but it lost $300 million for the company. It was bad. Thunderbolts, it was just not interesting for the general public. I saw it. It was alright. The only reason why I go see these Marvel movies anyways is because of my nerd friends I have. I like them. I love them. They're great friends, but at some point I just gotta stop watching these Marvel movies. Fantastic Four was decent, but that's also not doing well. We'll probably make back its production budget, but we'll probably lose money in the marketing. So yeah, Marvel and Lucasfilm are not doing great. The article reads, leadership at Walt Disney Studios had been pressing Hollywood creatives in recent months, multiple sources tell Variety, for movies that will bring back young men to the brand in a meaningful way. And men is just in the Generation Z, ages 13 to 28. First of all, 13, no, bitch. No. 16 to 18. 13 to 15 is fucking preteen. But, it goes on. I'm just trying to look at the article at the main highlights. While two insiders say the mandate to recruit young males goes as high as the C-suit, the tax primarily has fallen on David Greenbaum, the former Searchlight Pictures co-head brought in 2024 to run Disney's live-action film business. Oh yeah, I imagine. That label has been sorely lacking in guy-leaning fare like the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise for nearly 10 years. Yeah, no shit, because bro, I don't know if you know this, but Pirates of the Caribbean 5 was not good. It bombed. And after the whole Amber Heard shit, Disney burned the bridge with Johnny Depp. And now they want Johnny Depp back to play Captain Jack. They're gonna need to pay him as much as they're paying Robert Downey Jr. to play Doom. But this is gonna be a big old rat video. To say nothing of the lackluster attempt to reboot the hand-off Indiana Jones 3, which earned $383 million worldwide on a $300 million budget before marketing costs. Jesus fucking Christ. That's right there is one problem with Disney right there. They do not know how to fucking properly budget. The only time they properly budget is that dog shit live action Lilo and Stitch movie. The budget for that film was like $100 million, and they spent most of the money on marketing. I think it was like $130 million marketing. So the total budget was $230, which is the same, which is just a little over the total production budget of Superman. And it grossed a shit ton. Well, I think it's the only film this year outside of that of a Chinese animated film that grossed $1 billion. So yeah, but what is it? The point of the article reads out is just what is it? We need more men, because Gen Z men, in their eyes, and I'm imagining a lot of companies' eyes, they are the group that makes them the most money. And yeah, I don't blame them, but here's the problem. There's two problems I have with this. Number one, why are you starting now? Why are you starting now? And two, I feel like it's a little too late, because one, most of your products after Endgame, and Endgame in particular, have been basically garbage. I mean, sure, there's some good films then and there, but they are a diamond in the rough. It is super rare to find good Disney movies or good Disney products nowadays. And number two, and this is a nuclear take, but most of these creators that Disney hires, most of these writers, most of these animators, they just have this like power fantasy of just like, men are bad, we're gonna vilify men to this extent. And this couldn't be more apparent than most Western cartoons. Most Western cartoons are garbage outside, and the only way you can make them good is by reboots. The King of the Hill reboot, I heard it was pretty good. The Amazing World of Gumball new season or revival, that was good. But that's the problem. The reboots or revivals. And what are the Gen Z men doing nowadays? They're either watching anime or they're playing video games like me. And I just see this tweet on my timeline, and it's by this person named Matt Braley. Apparently she is he or she? I don't know. I don't know what their pronouns is. I'm sorry for that. But they are the creator of Disney's Amphibia, a Disney Channel cartoon show that I heard is actually pretty decent, but I'm not gonna care. I'm already 650 episodes into One Piece. I can't escape the vortex at this current moment. And they reply with, won't somebody please think of the Gen Z males? And it's the Simpsons chick of like, oh, children. And this is just pure arrogance. This is why God, I just, okay, I gotta calm down before I get my thoughts in check. Hold up. Matt here is literally the personification of like somebody wanting their cartoon to be a power fantasy. Because Amphibia, from what I can check, it's just a poor man's medieval version of Dragon Ball. Because most of the main characters, they go Super Saiyan. The only reason why I know that is because of that, but also Keith David plays like one of the main villains. They're wasting Keith David's talent on that garbage. Like, but you just see the entitlement through this tweet, and my God, this tweet, so many people are dragging this person through the mud. I mean, it's just, I don't blame them. And it's just like, I see one tweet right here. It's the Simpsons. They're like, am I so out of touch? No, it's the audience who is wrong. But they will literally blame the audience instead of their work not being dedicated to, a certain fan base. And listen, I agree with this sentiment. You try to make a thing for everyone appeals to no one. Monster Hunter is a great example of this. Was it Monster Hunter? Guess what? They released Wild, and they tried to make it a little bit more modernized to the general to like the general audience, but still made it core to the Monster Hunter fans. Guess what? It blew up. It sold 10 million copies opening weekend. But it's a bad example since Capcom just apparently wants that game fucking dead and not gonna fix the PC port. That's another rant I should do. But the problem as I have is that these Western content companies are just trying to or hiring these quote unquote creative minds that just want to make power fantasies and just hate men. They despise men in their little fantasy la la land. And that's what, and hey, if it's good for, stock investment, if it's good for BlackRock stocks, fuck it, we'll do it. And you wanna know why anime is blowing up? You know why video games are going up? It's because of these content companies greenlighting shit like Amphibia, greenlighting shit like the modern slop of Star Wars, and they're just gonna be watching fucking One Piece. What was it? Farron, Sakamoto Days, and more recently now, Dandadan. I haven't watched Dandadan. I'm not interested in Dandadan, but that's apparently really good and good for them. But the problem, I had to put this on my tweet. Western content companies most of the time make men like they are the worst of the worst, although they're not. So the men left to watch stuff like anime or play video games, and guess what? At the current time, both markets are doing really well. Video game industry, I maybe you can make an argument with all the layoffs, but it's true. It's true. They're doing better business. What was it? They're doing business like around pandemic year, in my opinion. And then I do a couple follow-ups. Why do you think half of the Netflix user base is watching anime? Why is a good chunk of movies under the Disney umbrella are bombing at the box office outside of Lilo and Slop? And this is the key thing I forgot to bring up during this rant because I'm so fucking mad. Why are men being skewed to the right more and more? Now listen, politics, bad, very bad. I hate politics. You hate politics. But guess what? If you go look at political charts, you will see that young men are getting skewed more and more to the right. Why? It's because of shit like Disney. It's literally shows that will be more power fantasy to crazy middle-aged woman that just despises men, but these execs will give them a crap ton of money to make their shows, and the head content lead that has this crazy power dynasty in their mind will take a show or an IP and make that to what they want it to be. And guess what? The men will see this and they're like, nah, fuck this. Nah, I don't agree with this. And guess what? They will be politically skewed to be more right-leaning. And that is what I call very, very bad for a trend. And then I end off with like, it's because of weird creators at these companies wanting their power fantasies to go reality, and execs greenlight these bad shows. And just the comment is arrogant. It is so fucking arrogant. Just go touch grass. That's all I'm gonna say. Just go touch grass. I want to say something else, but I'm not going to. It's not worth my time, and it's not worth my effort. All right. That's it for my rant. I'm gonna get ready for work. Videos and streams are gonna be slowing down a bit because I got my school semester coming up, and yeah, that's gonna take a lot of time out of my day. So I'm gonna be linking the Variety article down below, so if you want to read it on what it says about Disney trying to win back the men, and that's it. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below. This is Prop Master signing off with a little rant video. They're probably going to be rare. These rant videos are going to be rare. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video or stream. See ya.